I have come to the conclusion that one useless man is called a disgrace, that two are called a law firm, and that three or more have become a Congress. And by God, I have had this Congress for 10 years. King George and his parliament have gold-collared and diddled these colonies with their illegal taxes, stamp acts, townshend acts, sugar acts, tea acts. And when we dared stand up like men, they stopped our trade, seized our ships, blockaded our ports, burned our towns, and spilled our blood. And still, this Congress will not grant any of my proposals on independence, even so much as the courtesy of open debate. Good God, what in hell are they waiting for?
Sit down, John, sit down, John. For God's sake, John, sit down. Sit down, John, sit down, John. For God's sake, John, sit down.
Open up a window.
It's 90 degrees, have mercy, John, please. It's hot as hell in Philadelphia.
I say vote, yes, vote, yes, vote for independence. I say vote, yes.
Sit down, John.
Vote for independence.
No, too many flies, too many flies. Well, it's hot as hell in Philadelphia. We're going to open up a window. Can we compromise here?
Vote, yes.
No, too many flies here.
Vote, yes.
For God's sake, John, sit down.
Oh, good God, consider yourselves fortunate that you have John Adams to abuse, for no sane man would tolerate it.
John, you're a bore. We've heard this before. So for God's sake, John, sit down.
I say vote, yes.
No.
Vote, yes.
No.
Vote for independence.
Open up a window.
I say vote, yes.
Sit down, John.
Vote for independence.
Will someone shut that man up?
Never! Never! Dear God, for one solid year, they have been sitting here for 1 year, doing nothing. I do believe you've laid a curse on North America, a curse that we now hear rehearse in Philadelphia. A second flood, a simple famine, plagues of locusts everywhere, or a cataclysmic earthquake, I'd accept with some despair. No, you've sent us Congress. Good God, sir, was that fair? I say this with humility in Philadelphia. We're your responsibility in Philadelphia. If you don't want to see us hanging on some far-off British hill, if you don't want to see the voice of independency forever still, then God, sir, give thee to it, for Congress never will. You see, we twiddle and resolve, not one damn thing to resolve. Twiddle and resolve, nothing's ever solved. Foul, very fuming, fucking for them, Philadelphia. Are you going to open up a window? Oh, shut up!
I bring to Congress's attention a petition for Mr. Melchior Maine. Seems he is requesting $20 compensation for his dead mule. Seems the animal was employed transporting luggage in the service of Congress.
Then the question is a matter of occasion, for if the mule died, not while hauling its load, but while it's being unloaded, then certainly it died of its own time.
Good God! They may sit here for years and years in Philadelphia. These indecisive grenadiers of Philadelphia. They can't agree on what is right or wrong, or what is good or bad. I'm convinced the only purpose this Congress ever had was to gather here specifically to drive John Adams mad. You see, we twiddle and resolve, not one damn thing do we solve. Twiddle and resolve, nothing's ever solved in bound, fetid, fuming, foggy, Philadelphia.
John, is that you carrying on? John!
Oh, Abigail, I have such a desire to knock heads together.
I know, my dearest, I know. But that's because you make everything so complicated. It's all quite simple. Really. Just tell the Congress to declare independency. Then sign your name, get out of there, and hurry home to me. Our children all have dysentery. Little Tom keeps turning blue. But the Labby has the measles, and I'm coming down with flu. They say we may get some lollipops.
Oh, madam, what else is new? Abigail, in my last letter, I wrote to you that the king had sent 12,000 German mercenaries against us, and I asked you to organize the ladies and make saltpeter for gunpowder. Have you done as I asked?
No, John, I have not.
Why have you not?
Because you neglected to tell us how saltpeter is made.
By treating sodium nitrate with potassium chloride, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
Will it be done then?
I'm afraid we have a more urgent matter.
More urgent?
Yes. There's one thing every woman's missed in Massachusetts Bay. Don't smirk at me, you egotist, pay heed to what I say. We've been from Framingham to Boston, and we cannot find a pin. Don't you know there's a war on stage tradesmen with a grin? Well, we will not make saltpeter until you send us pins.
Pins, madam, saltpeter.
Pins.
Saltpeter.
Pins.
Saltpeter.
Pins.
Peter. Peter.
Pins.
Peter.
Pins.
Ah, done, madam, done.
Done, John. Hurry home, John.
Just as soon as I'm able.
Don't stop writing. It's all I have.
Every day, my dearest friend.
Till then,
I am as I ever was and ever shall be.
Ah, Mr. Franklin. There you are. I can't tell you how very excited I am to have the privilege of painting your portrait. When my art professor told me that I was selected from the entire art class at the University of Pennsylvania, which you helped launch, of course, I was honored beyond belief.
Well, son, just keep giving it your best effort, and also make sure you get my good side.
Yes, sir. And again, it's my complete honor and privilege to have been chosen.
You've made that quite clear. Now, let's get started because time waits for no man.
Yes, sir.
Franklin, where in God's name were you when I needed you?
Right here, John. I'm being preserved for posterity. What do you think?
It stinks.
As ever, the soul of tact.
Well, the man's no Botticelli.
And the subject is no Venus.
Franklin, you heard what I suffered in there.
Heard? Of course I heard along with the rest of Philadelphia. Lord John, your voice is piercing.
Well, I wish to heaven my arguments were. When will they make up their mind? Why, with one hand, they can raise an army, dispatch one of their own to lead it, and share the news from Bunker Hill, while with the other, they wave the olive branch, begging the king for a happy and permanent reconciliation. Why, damn it, Fat George has declared us in rebellion. Why in bloody hell can't they?
John, you act as if independence is a rule. It's never been done before. At no time has any colony ever broken from the parent stem in the history of the world.
Franklin, you make us sound treasonous.
Do I?
But sir, we've just begun.
I'm afraid that's all for today, son. I'll contact the university and reschedule. But in the meantime, keep practicing your skills and honing your craft. I'm sure you'll go far in this world.
Yes, sir. And thank you again for this incredible opportunity.
Treason. Treason is an excuse to hang the losers made by the winners.
Oh, Franklin, I have more to do than to sit here listening to you quote yourself.
That was a new one, John.
Damn it, Franklin, we are at war.
Only to defend ourselves. Nothing more. We expressed our displeasure. The English moved against us. And now we've resisted. And at the present time, our congressmen are trying to effect a reconciliation so that it will not become a war.
Reconciliation, my derriere. The people want independence.
I'm sure the people have read Mr. Adams' Common Sense, but I don't think anyone in Congress has. John, why don't you give it up? Nobody listens to you. You're obnoxious and disliked.
I am not promoting John Adams. I'm promoting independence.
Well, apparently they cannot help connecting the two.
Oh, what are you suggesting, Franklin?
Let someone else make the proposal.
Someone else? Never! Why? Who did you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. I've never really given it much thought.
You sent for me, Benjamin?
Never! Hello, Johnny!
Richard, John and I need some advice.
If it's mine to give, it's yours, you know that.
Thank you, Richard, thank you. Now, as you know, our cause in Congress has come to a complete standstill. Now, why do you suppose that is?
Simple. Johnny here is obnoxious and disliked.
Yes, that's true, Richard. Now, what's the solution, I suppose?
Get someone else in Congress to propose.
Well, that's brilliant, Richard. Brilliant. Isn't that brilliant, John?
Brilliant.
Now, the man we need must belong to a delegation that has a public view of supporting independence. And at the present time, only New Hampshire, Delaware, and Massachusetts are on our side.
And don't forget Virginia, Benji.
Oh, Richard, I couldn't. How could I? But strictly speaking, the legislature in Williamsburg has not fully authorized this delegation here in Congress to support independence. Now, if we could think of a man who could go down there, talk to the House of Burgesses and convince them.
Damn me if I haven't thought of someone.
Who?
Me!
Why didn't I think of that?
I'll leave tonight. Hell, I'll leave right now if you like. I'll stop off in Stratford just long enough to refresh the missus. And then straight to the matter. Virginia, the land that gave us our glorious commander-in-chief. George Washington will now give this continent its proposal on independence. And when Virginia proposes, the South is bound to follow. And where the South goes, the middle colonies go. Gentlemen, a salute to Virginia, the mother of American independence.
Incredible. We're free, and he hasn't even left yet. What makes you so certain you can do it?
My name is Richard Henry Lee, Virginia is my home. My name is Richard Henry Lee, Virginia is my home. And may my horses turn to blue if I can deliver up to you a resolution on independency. For I am FFB, the first family in the sovereign colony of Virginia. Yes, the FFB, the oldest family in the oldest colony in America. And may the British burn my land if I can deliver to your hand resolution on independency. You see, it's here a leak, there a leak, everywhere a leak, a leak. Leak,
Political,
leak,
financial,
leak,
natural,
leak,
internal,
leak,
external,
leak,
internal,
leak,
external.
leak. The FFB, first family in the sovereign colony of Virginia. May my wife refuse my bed if I can deliver, as I said, resolution on independency.
Spoken modestly, God help us.
He will, John, he will. They say that God in heaven is everybody's God.
Amen.
I'll admit that God in heaven is everybody's God. But I tell you, John, with pride, God leans a little on the side of the leaves of old Virginia. You see, it's here a leak, there a leak, everywhere a leak, here a leak, there a leak, everywhere a leak. Look out, there's Arthur Lee, Bobby Lee, General Lighthorse Harry Lee, Jesse Lee, Willie Lee.
Richard H.
That's me. And may my blood stop running blue if I can deliver up to you resolution on independency. Yes, sir, it's here a leak, there a leak. Come on, boys, join in with me. Here a leak, there a leak. Immediately, there a leak.
You'll return.
Shortly, here a leak, there a leak, everywhere a leak, here a leak, there a leak, everywhere a leak, forward, forward.
Well, that was the most revolting display I ever witnessed.
Well, John, they're warm-blooded people, those Virginians.
Not him, Franklin, you. You and your devilish desire for deviancy. Why, if you'd just come out and asked him straight, he'd have been gone a half an hour ago.
John, don't worry about it. At this very moment, our cause is riding high in the saddle, straight, full gallop to Virginia.
And our women are serene.
Oh, good God!
Full bosom,
Full bosom.
full bosom, Benji. Oh, everyone a queen. Why, they are Lees, damn it, Lees of old Virginia. You see, here a leak, there a leak. Come on, John, step by the leak. Here a leak, there a leak. Everywhere a leak, a leak. Here a leak, there a leak. And oh,
Yes, I'm Dr. Lyman Hall, new delegate from Georgia. I'm Andrew McNair, the congressional custodian. Should you be wanting or needing anything, if you just holler out, McNair, as you'll soon hear the rest do, you shouldn't have too long of a wait.
Where does the Georgia delegation belong?
Oh, they mill about in that corner over there, sir, along with the two Carolinas.
It's 10 o'clock. I was told Congress convenes at 10 o'clock.
Oh, they'll be wandering in any moment now, sir. Or old Grape and Guts leading the pack.
Old who?
Grape and Guts.
Fetch me a mug of rum.
Mr. Hopkins, you'll be pleased to meet Dr. Lyman Hall.
I don't need a doctor, damn it.
new delegate from Georgia.
Why didn't you say so? Hello, Doctor. I'm Stephen Howard, old delegate from Rhode Island.
Ben Franklin's,
Two wrongs.
Ben Franklin's a lot older than you are.
I'm afraid it's a little early in the day for me.
Oh, Doctor. No. It's a medicinal fact. A little rum gets a man's heart going in the morning. And speaking as the oldest man in the Congress, it works for me. Where does Georgia stand on the question of independence?
Well,
With
South Carolina, of course.
good morning, Nettie. How you doing, buddy? I'd like to meet Dr. Lyman Hall from Georgia. This here's Edward Rutledge from whichever Carolina he says he's from. Goodness knows I can't keep him straight.
No pleasure, Dr. Hall.
Your servant, Mr. Rutledge.
Now you've seen the long and short of it. Nettie here is only 26 years old. He's a baby. He's the youngest one of the conference.
Well, except for Ben Franklin, of course.
Wrong.
you're wrong, sir.
Where'd you go to get it, Jamaica?
Dr. Hall, where does Georgia stand on independence at the present time?
I'm here without instruction. I'm able to vote my own personal convictions.
And they are.
Personal.
Now, Dr. Hall, as I'm sure you best know, the Deep South has always spoken with one voice. It is traditional, and most of all, it is historical. Now, enter the Delaware delegates. Friar Juncta in Uno.
Plain, brothers, you know I don't understand any of your damn French.
Latin, Colonel McKee. A tribute to the eternal peace and harmony of the Delaware delegates.
What are you saying, man? You know perfectly well that neither Rodney nor I can stand this little wart.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Lyman Hall of Georgia, Caesar Rodney, George Reed, and Colonel Thomas McKee.
Where do you stand on independence, sir?
With South Carolina, it seems.
Oh, gentlemen, I leave the doctor in your excellent company. Thank you.
Tell me, sir, are you a doctor of medicine or theology?
Both, Mr. Rodney. Which one can be of service?
Oh, by all means, the physician first. Then we shall see about the other.
I will call at your convenience, sir.
I trust, Caesar, that when you're through converting the poor fellow to independency, that you'll give the opposition a crack at it.
Ha! You're too late, John. Once I get them, they're got. Dr. Lyman Hall of Georgia, Mr. John Dickerson of Pennsylvania.
In honor, sir.
Your servant.
Oh! Judge Wilson, excuse me, but how can anyone even see you when you insist on standing in Mr. Wood Dickinson's shadow? James Wilson, also of Pennsylvania.
Sir, an honor.
Morning, all.
Good Lord. Do you have the honor of being Dr. Benjamin Franklin?
Yes, sir, I do have that honor, but unfortunately, the gout accompanies the honor.
Been living too high on the hog again, ain't that?
Stephen, I only wish King George felt like my big toe all over his fat body.
McNair, fetch Dr. Franklin a stool and 2 mugs of rum.
Franklin, where's that idiot Lee? I don't see him. Is he here?
Morning, John. Please, speak softly. Your voice is hurting my foot.
One more day, Franklin. That's how long I'll remain silent, and not 1 minute longer. That strutting popinjay's had time to bring back 1,000 proposals by now.
Tell me, James, how do you explain the strange monumental quietude afforded to Congress this past 30 days? Could it be the ill wind of independence has finally blown out?
Well, if you ask me,
I must say that a month without the New England noise is more therapeutic than a month in the country. Wouldn't you agree, James?
Well, I think that
Pray, Mr. Adams, find your voice, sir. It cannot be far. And we need the entertainment in this Congress.
Congratulations, John. You've just made your greatest contribution to independence. You kept your mouth shut.
One more day, Franklin.
Gentlemen, the usual morning festivities concluded, I now call this Congress to order. Mr. Thompson.
The Second Continental Congress, meeting in the city of Philadelphia, is now in session. 7th of June, 1776, the 380th meeting.
Sweet Jesus.
The Honorable John Hancock of Massachusetts Bay, President.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Mr. McNair, the stores of rum and other drinking spirits are hereby closed to the colony of Rhode Island for a period of 3 days.
You can't do that, Johnny.
Sit down, Mr. Hopkins. You've abused the privilege. I would like to take this moment to introduce Dr. Lyman Hall of Georgia to this Congress, and hopes he makes the best of it. God, it's hot. The secretary will read the roll.
All members present with the following exceptions. Mr. Samuel Adams of Massachusetts, Mr. Button Gwinnett of Georgia, Mr. George White, and Mr. Richard Henry Lee of Virginia, and the entire delegation of New Jersey.
I'm concerned over the continued absence of 1/13 of this Congress. Where is New Jersey?
Somewhere between New York and Pennsylvania.
Thank you very much. Dr. Franklin, have you heard anything? Your son resides there.
Son? What son?
The Royal Governor of New Jersey, sir.
Well, as that title might suggest, we are not in touch at the present time.
Yes, very well. The weather report. Mr. Jefferson of Virginia? Mr. Jefferson!
Present, sir.
Could you please give the weather report as if it wasn't speaking for itself?
87 degrees temperature, 30.06 inches mercury, winds from the southwest for the rest of the day, and tonight I'm leaving for home.
On business?
Family.
Give her a good flourish from a young fella.
Yes, sir, I will.
From the Commander, Army of the United Colonies in New York, dispatch number 1157. To the Honorable Congress, John Hancock, President, dear sir. It is with grave apprehension that I have learned this day of the sailing from Halifax, Nova Scotia, of a considerable force of British troops in the company of foreign mercenaries and under the command of General Sir William Howe. There can be no doubt that their destination is New York, who to take and hold this city and the Hudson Valley beyond would serve to separate New England from the other colonies, permitting both sections to be crushed in turn. Sadly, I see no way of stopping them at the present time, as my army is absolutely falling apart. My military chest is totally exhausted. My commissary general has strained his credit to the last. My quartermaster has no food, no arms, no ammunition, and my troops are in a state of near mutiny. I pray God some relief arrives before the Armada, but fear it will not. Your obedient, G. Washington.
Mr. President.
Colonel McKean.
Surely we have appointed the gloomiest man on this continent to the head of our troops. Those dispatches are the worst accumulation of military disasters, doom, despair, in the entire annals of history.
It's too hot.
I suppose it is. And there are flies.
General Washington will continue sending his dispatches as he sees fit. But we all pray in the future that they will be of happier notes. Mr. Thompson, are there any resolutions?
Dr. Josiah Bartlett of New Hampshire.
Thank you, Mr. President. Resolved that for the duration of the present war hostilities, the Congress discourage every type of extravagance and dissipation, elaborate funerals, and other expensive diversions, especially horse racing.
I'm back, Benji. I'm back, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
Boy. Lee, is it done?
First things first. Tom. Where's Tom? Tom. Your little bride wants to know.
What?
When's he coming home?
I leave tonight.
Never mind that. Is it done?
Done? Why, certain. Leave. Mr. President, I have just returned from Virginia with the following resolution. Resolved that these united colonies are and of all right ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
The resolution has been proposed and seconded. The chair will now entertain debate.
Mr. President, Pennsylvania moves, as always, that the issue of independence be postponed indefinitely.
I second the motion.
Judge Wilson, in your eagerness for love, you have forgotten that you cannot second Pennsylvania's own motion.
Delaware seconds. Sit down, you little roach, or I'll knock you down. Sit.
The motion to postpone has been moved and seconded. Mr. Thompson.
On the motion to postpone indefinitely the resolution of independency or proceed with debate, all those in favor say yay. All those for postponement say nay. New Hampshire.
New Hampshire favors debate and says yay.
New Hampshire says yay. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, having borne the brunt of the king's tyranny. Yes, I said tyranny. Massachusetts now and for all time says yay.
Massachusetts says yay. Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Mr. Hopkins, where's Rhode Island?
He's out taking care of some business in the necessary.
After what Rhode Island's consumed, I can't say that I'm surprised. We'll come back to him, Mr. Thompson.
Rhode Island passes. Connecticut.
Well, Connecticut, until now, has opposed this proposal. Our legislature has instructed me that in the event it is introduced by any colony outside of New England, Connecticut can no longer withhold its support. Connecticut says yay.
Connecticut says yay. New York.
New York abstains courteously.
New York abstains.
Courteously.
New Jersey.
Absent, Mr. Secretary.
Oh, right, of course. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, for the 24th time, says nay.
Pennsylvania says nay. Delaware.
Delaware, as ever for independence, says yay.
Delaware says yay. Maryland.
welcome independence if it were given, but is highly skeptical it can be taken. Maryland says nay.
Maryland says nay. Virginia!
Virginia, the first colony, says yay.
Virginia says yay. North Carolina!
North Carolina respectfully yields to South Carolina.
South Carolina!
Mr. President, although we in South Carolina have never seriously considered the thought of independence, when a gentleman proposes it, I suppose attention must be paid. However, we in the Deep South, unlike our friends in New England, have no cause for impatience at the present time. However, if it becomes the wish of all our sister colonies to enact a separation, I will not stand in the way. But for the present time, South Carolina will wait and watch. The vote is nay.
South Carolina says nay.
North Carolina.
North Carolina says nay. Yes, I know, Mr. Hughes. Georgia.
Mr. Secretary, it seems Georgia is divided on this issue. The people are against it, and I'm for it. But I'm not certain if representing the people means relying on their opinion or my own. So until I can figure it out, I'm going to have to lean a little bit toward their side. Georgia says nay.
Georgia says nay. Rhode Island. Second call, Rhode Island.
I'm coming!
We're waiting on you, Mr. Hopkins.
Hold your damn horses. You would think Congress would have its own privy. So where does she stand?
5 for debate, 5 for postponement, and 1 abstention.
So it's up to me, is it? Well, in all my years, I've never heard, nor smelled, nor seen an issue too difficult to talk about. Hell yeah, I'm for debating anything. Rhode Island says yay!
Says yay!
McNair, get him a rum. Get him the whole damn barrel if you want to. The chair now declares this Congress a committee of the whole for debating Virginia's resolution of independence. Mr. Dickinson.
Well now, you've gotten your way at last, Mr. Adams. I must admit, there is a question that I've been fairly itching to ask you. Why?
Why what, Mr. Dickinson?
Why independence, Mr. Adams?
For the obvious reason that our continued association with Great Britain has grown intolerable.
To whom, sir?
To you?
Well, then I suggest that you sever your ties immediately. But please, sir, leave us right where we are. We are in the greatest nation, the greatest empire on this earth, sir. And I would ask you, sir, are we not part of the greatest system of protection and the best benefits on the earth?
Benefits? What benefits? Crippling taxes? Cruel repressions? Abolished rights?
Is that all that England means to you, sir? Is that all the pride and affection that you can show for the noblest country, the noblest empire on the face of the planet, the one that bore you, sir? But no, you must have your petty complaints. Oh, my taxes are too high. Well, sir, so am I. Would you have us forsake Hastings and Magna Carta, Strongbow and Lionheart, Drake and Marlborough, Tudors, Stuarts and Plantagenets, and for what, sir? For you? Some men are patriots, like General Washington. Some are anarchists, like Mr. Payne. And some yet even are internationalists, like Dr. Franklin. But you, sir, you are merely an agitator. You, sir, you are endangering the public welfare. Yes, sir. You, sir, are a demagogue. You, sir, what is this? All of this is leading to a revolution! He will not be happy until he has had his way. Violent rebellion! For what, sir? For what, sir? Because you do not want to be an Englishman?
Not Englishmen, Dickinson. Americans.
No, sir. Englishmen!
Please, Mr. Dickinson, must you start banging? How's the man to get any sleep?
Dr. Franklin, must you start speaking, sir? How are these men to stay awake?
I can assure you, sir, if I am to be called an Englishman, I would much rather remain asleep.
And what is so terrible about being called an Englishman? The English don't seem to mind.
Nor would I if I had all the rights of an Englishman. But to be called one and not have those rights is like calling an ox a bull. He's thankful for the honor, but he would much rather have restored what is rightfully his.
And when did you first notice they were missing, sir? Fortunately, sir, the people of these colonies maintain a higher regard for their mother country.
Higher, yes, than she for them. Never has a more valuable possession been so recklessly and stupidly managed than this continent by the British Crown. Our industry discouraged, our resources pillaged, and our very character abused. We spawned a new race here, Mr. Dickinson. More violent, rougher, simpler, more enterprising, less refined. We spawned a new nationality here, Mr. Dickinson. We need a new nation.
That may be your opinion, Dr. Franklin, but I say that the people feel quite different.
What do you know about the people, Dickinson? You don't speak for the people. You represent only yourself. And that precious status quo that you keep imploring the people to preserve for their good is nothing more than the eternal preservation of your own property.
Mr. Adams, you have an annoying talent for making such wonderful words as property sound quite distasteful. For goodness sake, sir, what is wrong with property? I will have you remember, sir, that many of us first came to these shores for that property, sir, and we hold those rights no less dear than those you speak of today.
So safe, so fat, so comfortable in Pennsylvania.
And what is this independence of yours except the petty little grievances of Massachusetts? Why must it be Boston that is always disrupting the king's peace? I tell you, sir, we should leave this little document, this proposal, this evil measure that you speak of in New England, where it belongs.
Brother Dickinson! New England has been fighting the devil for over 100 years.
And up to this moment, sir, the devil has been winning hands down. I tell you, Congress, I ask you, Congress, please do not approve this evil measure. It is of the devil. And I tell you today that the devil is sitting in this Congress.
Just a minute.
It may be written by Virginia, but it reeks of Adams, Adams, and more Adams. And I tell you, you will never speak for Pennsylvania.
Good God, why can't you acknowledge what already exists? It has been...
you speak for Delaware.
Mr. Reed, you only represent 1/3 of Delaware.
The sensible third, Mr. Rodney.
You would, you little weasel!
Sit down! Sit! All three of you! McNair, do something about these damn flies. Close the window.
It has been more than a year.
Best be wrong.
Get the flies first.
Wrong.
I've only got 2 hands. Good God, it's hot. Please do go on, gentlemen. You're making the only breeze in Philadelphia.
Mr. Adams, perhaps you could clear something up for me. Once we've achieved independence, who do you propose would govern in South Carolina?
The people, of course.
The people of South Carolina or the people of Massachusetts?
Face it, Nettie. You're not for independence now, and you never will be.
You refuse to understand this, Stiltsman. We desire independence, yes, for South Carolina. That is our country, and as such, we don't wish it to belong to anyone. Not to England, and certainly not to you.
We intend to be one nation, Rutledge.
A nation of sovereign states, Mr. Adams, united for our mutual protection, but separate for our individual pursuits. That is what we have come to understand, and that is what we will support, as soon as everyone supports it.
There you have it, Mr. Adams. You must see, we need time to make certain of who we are, learn about each other. For if we unleash this beast without first discovering its true nature, then it may end up consuming us all.
For once in your life, Wilson, take a chance. I say the time is now. It may never come again.
Your clock is fast, Mr. Adams. I say we're not yet ripe for independence.
Right! Hell, we're rotting for lack of want of it.
Gentlemen, please, what in God's name is the infernal hurry? Why must this question be settled now?
And what is wrong with now, Mr. Trace?
Well, currently, General Washington is in the field. If he is defeated, as it now appears, we're all inviting the hangman. But if by some miracle he would win, well, then we can declare anything we please.
The sentiments of North Carolina precisely.
Has it occurred to either of you that an army needs something to fight for in order to win? A cause, a purpose, a flag of its own.
Mr. Adams, how can a nation of only 2 million souls stand against an empire of 10 million? Think of it, 10 million. How do we compensate for that shortage?
It's simple, Mr. Chase. Increase and multiply.
And how is that?
We will more than compensate with spirit. Oh, I tell you, there is a spirit out there among the people that is sadly lacking in this Congress.
Yes, of course, now it's spirit. Why didn't I think of that? No army, no navy, no arms, no ammunition, no treasury, no friends. But bless our souls, spirit. Mr. Lee, Mr. Jefferson, Mr. Franklin, Mr. Rodney, Colonel McKeon. Why have you joined this incendiary man, this Boston radical, this demagogue, this agitator, this madman?
Are you calling me a madman, you fribble?
Look out, John.
You and your Pennsylvania proprietors, you cool, considerate men, you always stand to the rear on every issue so that if we should go under, you will be sure to remain afloat.
Are you calling me a coward? Yes, coward! Madman! Landlord! Lawyer! Get him back!
This is the Congress! Stop it! I say the enemy is out there!
No, Mr. Rodney. The enemy is here!
No! No! He's out there! England! England! Closing around us. Cutting off our air. There's no time.
Caesar! Caesar!
No air!
Dr. Hall!
No!
Dr. Hall!
Colonel McKean,
It's the cancer.
he needs to go home.
Yes, a man should die in his own bed. John,
I'm here, Caesar.
I leave you a divided Delaware. Forgive me.
I'll take you home, Caesar. John, I'll be back within the week.
Mr. President, South Carolina calls the question.
What's that, Mr. Rutledge?
I said I would like to end this debate and call the question of independence.
Call the question!
Call it
now! Do that.
Gentlemen, please. The question has been called and seconded. Mr. Thompson, you will record the vote.
Franklin, do something. Think.
I'm thinking, but nothing's coming.
All those in favor of the resolution on independence as proposed
Mr.
by the
Secretary, could you please read the resolution one more time? I've forgotten it.
Don't come now.
Resolved that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and
I beg your
independent.
pardon. I'm the Reverend John Witherspoon, new delegate from New Jersey. Dr. Franklin, I regret to bring you unhappy tidings, but your son, the royal governor of New Jersey, is taken prisoner and has been moved under guard to the colony of Connecticut for safekeeping. Has he been harmed, sir? When last I heard, no. Well, why the long face? I hear Connecticut is a wonderful location. Tell me, why did they arrest the little bastard? Our New Jersey legislature has recalled the old delegation to this Congress and has sent a new one.
Quickly, man. Where do you stand on independence?
Well, haven't I made that clear?
No.
No, I suppose I haven't, but that was the reason for the change. We have been instructed to vote for independence.
Mr. President, Massachusetts is now ready for the vote on independence and reminds the chair of its privilege to decide all votes that are deadlocked.
I won't forget, Mr. Adams. The chair would like to welcome the Reverend Witherspoon and appoint him congressional chaplain if he would have the post.
With much pleasure, sir.
Very well. Mr. Thompson, you may now proceed with the vote on independence.
All those in favor of the resolution on independence as proposed by the colony of Virginia signified by saying...
Mr. President, Pennsylvania moves that any vote in favor of independency must be unanimous.
I second the motion.
Judge Wilson,
my God. Delaware seconds, Mr. President.
No votes ever had to be unanimous, Dickinson, and you know it.
Yes, but this one must.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that no colony be torn from her mother country without her own consent.
It'll never be unanimous, damn it!
If you say so, sir.
It has been moved and seconded that the vote on independence must be unanimous in order to carry. All those in favor say yay.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colonies say yay. All those against say nay.
Nay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colonies say nay.
Mr. Secretary, New York abstains. Courteously.
Mr. Morris, why does New York consistently abstain? Why doesn't New York just stay in New York? Very well, the vote is tied. The principles of independence have no greater advocate in this Congress than its president. Therefore, that's the reason I must side with the ones who vote for unanimity.
Yes, sir! Done, John!
Hear me out. Hear me out. If one colony, just one colony, opposes independence, they'll be forced to fight on the side of England. We'll be putting brother against brother. In this new nation, we'll carry as its emblem the mark of Cain. I can see no other way. Either we walk together, or together we stay where we are. Very well, Mr. Thompson. Continue.
A unanimous vote being necessary to carry, if any opposed to the resolution on independence as proposed by the colony of Virginia, signified by saying...
Mr. President!
Oh, for heaven's sake, let me finish this once!
Mr. President, I move for a postponement.
Postponement? Ha! I wish you the same luck that I had with it.
Yes, we need a postponement.
On what grounds?
On what grounds?
Well, Mr. President, how can we be expected to declare independence without a declaration of some sort defining it?
What sort of declaration?
Well, you know, listing all the reasons for the separation and our goals and our aims and so forth and so on, etc., etc.
Ditto, ditto.
Ditto, ditto.
We know them, don't we?
Oh, good God, yes, we know them, but what about the rest of the world? Surely we require the aid of a powerful nation, such as France or Spain, and such a declaration would be consistent with European delicacy.
Come now, Mr. Adams, you have to do better than that. Answer straight. What would be the purpose?
Well,
to place before mankind the common sense of the subject, in words so plain and firm as to command their assent.
Mr. Jefferson, are you seriously considering that we publish a paper declaring to the whole world that our illegal rebellion is in reality a legal one?
Mr. Dickinson, I'm surprised at you. Rebellions are only illegal in the third person. They're legal in the first person, meaning our rebellion. But it is the third person, their rebellion, that it is illegal. Mr. President, I say we postpone the vote on independence for a sufficient period of time to allow for the writing of a declaration.
It has been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary.
All those in favor of the motion to postpone signify by saying yay.
Yay!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colonies say yay. Against?
Nay!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colonies say nay.
Mr. Secretary. New York abstains courteously.
Mr. Morris, what in the hell goes on in New York?
Mr. President, the simple fact is our legislature has never given us explicit instructions on anything.
Never? That's impossible.
Have you ever attended a meeting of our legislature? They talk very fast and very loud, and nobody listens to anything anybody says, with the result that nothing ever gets done. My apologies to Congress.
My sympathies, Mr. Morris. The vote again being tied, the chair decides in favor of postponement.
Hear, hear.
So ruled, a committee will be formed to manage the declaration. Said document to be written, debated, and approved by the beginning of July. 3 weeks henceforth, Virginia's resolution of independence will be voted for. Do I make myself clear? Very well. The following gentlemen will serve on the Declaration Committee. Dr. Franklin.
Of course.
Mr. Adams.
With pleasure.
Mr. Sherman.
Definitely.
And of course, Mr. Lee.
Excuse me, Mr. President. I have been asked to serve as governor of the sovereign country of Virginia. Therefore, I must decline respectful leave.
Very well, Mr. Lee. You are excused.
Forward ho!
I guess we could leave it at a four-man committee.
Mr. President, this business needs a Virginian, therefore I propose a substitute, Mr. Thomas Jefferson.
No, Mr. Adams, no.
Very well, Mr. Adams.
I'm going home to
Mr. Jefferson
my
will
wife.
serve.
No, wait.
Move to adjourn.
It's been 6 months. I've seen her.
Moved and seconded. Any objections?
Yes, I have objections.
So
Objections.
Congress adjourned.
All right, gentlemen, let's get to it. Which one of us is going to write our Declaration on Independence?
Mr. Adams, I say you should write it to your legal mind and brilliance we defer.
Is that so? Well, if I'm the one to do it, they'll run their quilkins through it. I'm obnoxious and disliked, you know that, sir.
Yes, I do.
Then I say you should write it, Franklin. Yes, you.
Hell no.
Yes, you, Dr. Franklin. You.
Mr. Adams, the things I write are merely light extemporania. I don't put politics on paper, it's a mania. So I refuse to use a pen in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, refuse to use the pen.
Mr. Sherman, I say you should write it. You are never controversial, as it were.
That is true.
Well, as I'm the one to do it. They'll run their quilkins through it. I'm obnoxious, and you know that, sir.
Yes, I do.
Then I say you should write it, Roger. Yes, you.
Good heavens, no.
Yes, you, Roger Sherman. You,
But,
you,
but,
you,
but. Mr. Adams, but Mr. Adams, I cannot write with any style or proper etiquette. I don't know a preposition from a predicate. I am just a simple cobbler from Connecticut. Connecticut, Connecticut, a simple colony.
Mr. Livingston, maybe you should write it. You have many friends and you're a diplomat.
Oh, that word.
Whereas if I'm the one to do it, they'll run their quilkins through it.
He's obnoxious and disliked. Did you know that?
I hadn't heard.
Then I say you should write it, Robert. Yes, you.
Not me, Johnny.
Yes, you, Robert Livingston. You.
Mr. Adams, dear celebrate popcorn with all the living studs together back in old New York. New York, New York, living studs for popcorn. Well, Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Adams, leave me alone!
Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Adams, I beg of you, it's been
And
6
we
months since I
solemnly
received my
declare we will preserve our liberties, being resolved to die free men rather than to live slaves. Thomas Jefferson, on the necessity of taking up arms, 1775, magnificent. You write 10 times better than any man in Congress, including me. For a man of only 33 years, you possess a happy talent for composition and a remarkable expression. Now, Mr. Jefferson, will you be a patriot or a lover?
A lover.
No!
I burn, Mr. A.
So do I, Mr. J.
You
do?
John!
Who'd have thought it?
Mr. Jefferson, dear Mr. Jefferson, I'm only 41, I still have my virility. And I can romp through Cupid's grove with great agility. But life is more than sexual combustibility. Quiet! Now you'll write it, Mr. J.
Who will make me, Mr. A?
I.
You?
Yes!
How?
By physical force, if necessary. It's your duty, damn it!
Mr. Adams, damn you, Mr. Adams. Your obnoxious and dislike that cannot be denied. Once again you stand between me and my lovely bride. Oh, Mr. Adams, you are driving me to homicide!
Quiet! Now it is up to you. Do as you like with it.
We may see her.
Damn the man. Damn the man.
Jefferson! Jefferson, it's been a week. Are you finished? Can I see it? There comes a time in the lives of men when it becomes necessary to advance from that subordination in which they have hitherto... This is terrible. Where's the rest of it? Do you mean to say you haven't finished?
No, sir, I mean to say that it's not begun.
A whole week. The entire earth was created in a week.
Someday you must tell me how you did it.
Look at him. Virginia's most famous lover.
Virginia abstains.
Cheer up, Jefferson. You'll get out of it. Don't worry. Now get back to work. Franklin, tell him to get back to work.
He's asleep.
Hello, darling.
Well, hello. And whose little girl are you? Who is she, John?
His wife, I hope.
What makes you think so?
Because I sent for her.
What?
It simply occurred to me that the sooner his problem was solved, the sooner our problem was solved.
Good thinking, John. Good thinking.
Madam, may I present myself? John Adams. Adams. John and Dr. Franklin. The inventor of the stove. Jefferson, would you kindly present us to your wife? She is your wife.
Of course she is, John. Look at how they fit. Come along, John. Come along.
Come along. Come along. But there's work to be done.
Obviously.
Good God, you mean they're going to, in the middle of the afternoon?
John, not everyone's from Boston.
Incredible! Franklin, are you hungry, man?
Well,
I heard the turkey is fresh at the city tavern.
Well, you see, John, I have a rendezvous, and well, I'll ask you along, but talking makes her nervous.
Incredible! Oh, Abigail, Abigail, I am very lonely, Abigail.
Are you, John? Well, then as long as you were sending for wives, why didn't you send for your own?
Don't be unreasonable, Abigail.
Oh, so now I'm unreasonable. You must add that to your list.
List?
The collection of my faults you included in your last letter.
They were fondly intended, madam.
That I play at cards badly.
A compliment.
That my posture is crooked.
An endearment.
That I read, write, and think too much.
An irony.
That I am pigeon-toed.
Well, Abby, there you have me. I'm afraid you are pigeon-toed. Come to Philadelphia, please, come.
Thank you, John. I do want to, but it's not possible now. The children have the measles.
So you wrote to little Tom and Abby.
Only now it's Quincy and Charles. And it appears the farm here in Braintree is failing, John. The chickens and the geese have died, and the apples never survived the late frost. How do you suppose she managed to get away?
Well, the winters are softer in Virginia.
And they're women, John?
Fit for Virginians, madam, but pale, puny things beside New England girls.
I thank you for that, John.
How goes it with you, Abby?
Not well, John. Not at all well. I live like a nun in a cloister, solitary, celibate. I hate it. And you, John?
I live like a monk in an abbey. Ditto, ditto, I hate it.
Write to me with sentimental effusion. Let me revel in romantic illusion.
You still smell of vanilla and a spring air, and is my favorite lover's pillar still firm and fair.
What was there, John, still is there, John. Come as soon as you can to my cloister. I've forgotten the feel of your hand.
Soon, madam, we shall walk in Cupid's grove together, and we'll fondly serve that promised land. Till then, I am as I ever was and never shall be.
sorry I'm late, but I was up till all hours last night. You been here long?
Oh, not long.
Well, what are you doing out here, man? I thought you'd be up there cracking the whip.
The shutters are still closed.
Oh, so they are. Well, you know what the French say? C'est bon de...
Oh, spare me your bawdy mind first thing in the morning, Franklin. Dare we call?
A congressman dares anything. Go ahead.
Me?
Your voice is more piercing.
Oh, maybe we should come back later.
What?
It's positively indecent.
John, they're young and they're in love.
Not them, Franklin, us. Standing out here, waiting for them to. What will people think?
Don't worry, John. I'm sure the history books will clean it all up.
It's no matter. I won't be listed in the history books, only you. Only Franklin. Franklin did this. Franklin did that. Franklin did some other damn thing. Franklin smote to the ground, and out sprang George Washington, fully grown and on his horse. Franklin then electrified him with his miraculous lightning rod, and the three of them, Franklin, Washington, and his horse, conducted the entire revolution by themselves.
I like it. John, look at her. Look at her, John.
Oh, I am.
She's even more magnificent than she was last night. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Is it the habit in Philadelphia for strangers to shout at ladies from the street?
Well, no, not really, but you see, we're not...
And for men of your age, not only is it unseemly, it's unsightly.
Madam, we met last evening.
I spoke to no one last evening.
Indeed, you did not, madam, but we presented ourselves nevertheless. This is Mr. John Adams, and I am Dr. Benjamin Franklin, the inventor of the stove.
Oh, yes, I know your names very well. But you say you presented yourselves?
It's of no matter, madam. Your thoughts were well taken elsewhere. Can we start over? Would you like to come down?
Yes, of course.
Franklin, she's beautiful.
Oh, and I thought you said Virginia women were puny and frail.
Well, there must be an exception.
Apparently there is. How could he write about independence married to her?
I don't know, but I certainly hope he's writing something. Maybe she's his inspiration.
I'm sure he is. Speaking of inspiration, she reminds me of an aunt I had in New Brunswick. Of course, she never spoke much about what she did for a living. She was always very guarded about it. But we had our suspicions, but whenever we get together at Christmas, it was always like some closely guarded secret. She would always tell us to mind our own business. Don't get involved in her life. But you know, she was very popular around town. Had a lot of boyfriends.
Incredible.
I beg you to forgive me. It is an honor meeting the two greatest men in America.
Well, the greatest within earshot, anyway.
I'm not an idle flatterer, Dr. Franklin, but my husband admires you both greatly.
Well, we are doubly honored because we admire greatly what your husband admires.
Did you sleep well, madam? Did you lie comfortably? Damn! I mean to say, you know what I mean.
Yes, John, we do. Tell us a little bit about yourself, madam. We've had precious little information. Like, what is your first name?
Martha.
Martha. You could have at least told us that. You know, your husband doesn't say very much.
He's the most silent man in Congress. I swear, I've never heard him utter 3 sentences together.
Not everybody's a talker, John.
It is true, you know. Tom is not a talker. Though he never speaks his passions, he never speaks his views, whereas other men speak volumes. The man I love is mute. In truth, I can't recall
Go on, madam.
Yes. How did he meet you, and how does he hold on to a bounty such as you?
As you know, Tom is a man of many accomplishments. Author, lawyer, farmer, architect, statesman, and yet one more that I hesitate to mention.
Why hesitate? Don't hesitate, madam.
Plays the violin. He tucks it right under his chin, and he bows. Oh, he bows, for he knows, yes, he knows that it's high, 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 diddle, diddle, twixt my heart, all is fiddle, my strings are unstrung.
Now you've got us playing the violin. What happens next?
Next, Mr. Adams.
Yes, what does Tom do now?
Why, just what you'd expect. We dance.
Dance? Who's playing the violin? Not everybody's from Philadelphia, Franklin.
Simply no
He's done it, Franklin. He's written something. He's done it. Dear Mr. Adams, I'm taking my wife back to bed. Kindly go away. Your obedient, T. Jefferson.
Extraordinary. You know, I just realized I should have been the one to write the Declaration. After all, at my age, the sword is mightier than the pen.
For it's high, 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 diddle, diddle.
And God bless the man who can fiddle.
And independency. High, 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 da 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 da.
sit or just having been sacked. A committee formed to investigate a complaint made against the quality of yeast manufactured at Mr. Henry Pelton's mill, designated as the Yeast Committee. A committee formed to consider the most effective method of dealing with spies, designated as the Spies Committee. A committee formed to gather, to meet, to think, perhaps to do, when it gets together, to confer, to talk, and perhaps even to resolve that each rifle regiment be allowed at least one drum and one fife attachment, designated as the Drum and Fife Committee. A committee formed to
Look at it, Doctor. Democracy, that which Plato called a charming form of government full of variety and dishonor. I never knew Plato had been to Philadelphia.
McNair, close that damn window. There's too many flies in here.
Hey, Ben, I've got some cards I want to show you that I've gone and had printed up. It ought to save everybody here a whole lot of time and effort considering the epidemic of bad disposition that's been going around lately. They read as follows. Dear sir, you are without any doubt a rogue, a rascal, a villain, a thief, a scoundrel, and a mean, dirty, stinking, sniveling, sneaking, pimping, pocket-picking, thrice double-down, no-good son of a bitch. And you sign your name.
Steve,
What do you think?
I'll take a dozen right now.
Oh, here it is. A committee formed to answer all congressional correspondence, designated as the Congressional Correspondence Committee.
All right, Franklin, enough socializing. There's work to do.
Good morning, John.
What? Oh, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, let's get to it.
Get to what?
Unanimity, of course. Look at that board. 6 nays to win over in little more than a week.
A committee formed to consider the problem of counterfeit money, designated as the Counterfeit Money Committee.
All right, John, what's next?
How about Delaware? It's a sad state of affairs to find her on the wrong side after all this time. Any news of Rodney?
Yes, McKean is back.
McKean!
A committee formed to study our military defeat in Canada, designated as the Military Defeat Committee.
Any news from Rodney? Is he alive?
Aye, the journey to Dover was fearful hard on him. He was suffering, I could tell.
But you got him home safely.
I did, but I doubt he'll ever leave it again.
Well, that leaves you and Reed split down the middle. Will he come over?
I don't know, he's a stubborn little snot!
Well, work on him until you wear him down.
There's a simpler way. This'll break the tie.
All right, John, who's first?
A committee formed to keep secrets, designated as the Secrets Committee.
George Reed, bring back Delaware.
I want to point out that all this is pretty hopeless. Look for yourself, man. Face facts. Maryland, Pennsylvania, the entire South. It's hopeless. I'll talk to Reed.
It's only hopeless if we stand around doing nothing.
I'll talk to him.
Get on George Reed.
I think I can put it a better way. Never leave off for tomorrow what you can do today.
Oh, shut up, Franklin. Now, who's next? Pennsylvania and Maryland.
Well, I'll get my house in order. Take care of that.
Yes, you put your house in order, and I'll take a stab at old bacon face over there. Mr. Chase! Mr. Chase! When are you coming to your senses, man?
Please, Mr. Adams, not while I'm eating.
Judge Wilson. time to assert yourself, Judge Wilson. Now tell me, when you were a judge, how the hell did you get anything done?
Well, my decisions were based on legality and precedence. But there is no legality here, and certainly not any precedence.
Because we're setting our own ideas in motion. This is the first time it's been done. We're making our own precedents, you plot.
No, Mr. McKean. No, no, no.
Damn your eyes, Reed. You came into the world saying no, and you're determined to leave it the same way. Sit. No. Sit. Sit.
Congress is waiting on you, Mr. Chase. America's waiting. The whole world is waiting.
Look, leave me alone, Mr. Adams, and keep your hands out of my food.
What's that? Pork rind?
Yes, it is, but you're wasting your time. If I thought we could win this war, I would be in the front of your line. But you must know it's impossible. You've heard General Washington's dispatches. His army is falling apart, just like my porch did.
General Washington is exaggerating the situation. General Washington is exaggerating the situation in order to arouse this torpid Congress into action. Why? As president of the War Committee, chairman, I can tell you for a fact that the Army has never been in better shape. Never have troops been more cheerful. Never have soldiers been more resolute. Never have discipline and training been more spirited. Never have... Oh, good God.
May we have your ears, gentlemen. Mr. Thompson has a dispatch.
From the commander, Army of the United Colonies in New York, dispatch number 1157. The Honorable Congress, John Hancock, President. Dear sir, it is with the utmost despair that I must report to you the confusion and disorder that reign in every department.
Great Jesus!
The Continental soldier is as nothing ever seen in this or any other century. He is a misfit, ignorant of hygiene, destructive, disorderly, and totally disrespectful of rank. Only this last is understandable, as there is an incredible reek of stupidity amongst the officers. The situation is most desperate at the New Jersey training ground in New Brunswick, where every able-bodied whore in the colonies has assembled. There are constant reports of drunkenness, desertion, foul language, naked bathing in the Raritan River, and an epidemic of the French disease. I have declared the town off limits to all military personnel, with the exception of officers. I beseech the Congress to dispatch the War Committee to this place in the hope of restoring some of the order and discipline we need to survive. Your obedient, G. Washington.
Ah, the man would depress a hyena.
Well, Mr. Adams, you're chairman of the War Committee. Are you ready for drinking, pouring, desertion, and New Brunswick?
There must be some mistake. I have an aunt who lives in New Brunswick.
You must tell her to keep up the good work. Come, Mr. Adams. You must see that it's hopeless. Let us recall General Washington and disband the Continental Army before we're overwhelmed.
The English would like that, wouldn't they?
Why don't you ask them yourself? They ought to be here any minute.
And when they hang you, Mr. Adams, please do put in a good word for the rest of us.
face facts, Mr. Adams. A handful of drunk and disorderly recruits against the world's finest army, the British Army, the finest musketmen on earth. How could we ever win? How do we even have a chance to survive?
Mr. Chase, answer me this. If you thought we could beat the Redcoats, would you in Maryland say yay for independence?
I suppose we would.
No supposing, Chase. Would you or wouldn't you?
Very well. If we saw that, we would.
Then come with me to New Brunswick and see for yourself. What do you think? What do you say, Chase? How about you, Mr. Carroll?
Go ahead, friends. Sounds lively as hell up there.
All right, then. We'll do that, and perhaps it'll be John Adams who comes to his senses. What do you say, Charles?
I agree, gentlemen. Mr. President, the War Committee will send a party consisting of Mr. Chase, Mr. Carroll, Dr. Franklin, and myself, and we will leave immediately.
Is that satisfactory with you, Dr. Franklin?
Wake up, Franklin. We're going to New Brunswick.
Like hell I am.
John, are you mad? The horn and the drinking.
Come along, Chase. Move all that lawn. Mr. Carroll, one foot in front of the other. Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Mr. McNair, all this talk of independence has left a rather foulness in the air. My friends and I would prefer it if you would open some windows.
Open the window, close the window, open the window, close the window. Sweet Jesus.
The windows, Mr. McNair.
Oh, say, do you see what I see? Congress sitting here in sweet serenity. I could cheer, the reason's clear. For the first time in a year, Adams isn't here. And look, the sun is in the sky, a breeze is blowing by, and there's not a single fly. I sing Hosanna, 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 and it's cool. Come ye cool, conservative men are like to never be seen again. We have land, cash in hand, self-command, future plan, fortune thrives, society survives in neatly ordered lives with well-endowed wives. Come sing Hosanna, Hosanna, in our breeding and our manner we are cool. Come ye cool,
Consider it set.
we'll dance together to the same minuet.
To the right, never to the right, never to the left,
Forever to the right, let our creed be ever to exceed regulated speed, no matter what the need. Come sing Hosanna, Hosanna, emblazoned on our banner is keep cool. Right, ever to the right, never to the left, forever to the right. And
Hudson and East Rivers, but New York Harbor, which now looks like all of London afloat. I can no longer in good conscience withhold from the Congress my certainty that the British military object at this time is Philadelphia. Happy should I be if I could see the means of preventing them, but at present I confess I do not. Oh, how I wish I had never seen the Continental Army. I would have done better to retire to that country and live in a wigwam. Your obedient, G. Washington.
What we do rationally, we never ever go off half-cocked, not we. Why begin? We know we can win, and if we cannot win, why bother to begin?
They say this game's not of our choosing. Why should we risk losing? We cool men.
Mr. Hancock, you're a man of property, one of us. Why not join us in our minuet? Why do you persist on dancing with Mr. Adams? My lord, sir, you don't even like the man.
That is true. He annoys me quite a lot, but I'd still rather trot to Mr. Adams de Gavard.
But what, sir? For personal glory, for a place in history. Be careful, sir. He and his followers will be labeled as traitors.
Traitors? To what, Mr. Dickinson? The British crown or the British half-crown? Fortunately, there are not enough men of property in America to dictate policy.
Perhaps not, sir. But never forget that a man would rather have the possibility of becoming rich than face the reality of being poor. And that is why they will follow us. To the right, never to the right, never to the left, forever to the right. With our gold, a water that will hold, tradition that is old, we love to be bold. I sing Hosanna, Hosanna, in a sane and lucid manner. We are cool. We're the cool, considering men whose life will never be seen again. We have land, cash in hand, self-command, future plan, and we'll hold to our goal, the vision that is old. We want to be bold. We say this game's not of our choosing. Why should we risk losing? A cool, 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 man.
Sweet Jesus, how'd you like to try and borrow $1 from one of them? Want another rum, General?
General? Lord, I'm even a corporal.
Yeah, well, what does the Army know? Keep your seats, gentlemen. I'm gonna sit here instead. The chair room is too damn hot to work. What's it like out there, General?
You probably know more than me.
Sitting in here? Sweet Jesus, it's the last place to find out what's going on.
I'm aiming to join up.
What you talking about? You ain't gotta join up. You in the Congress.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, you don't see them running off to get killed, do you? But they sure is a fine one for singing others, I tell you that.
Who sits here?
Mr. Roger Sherman from Connecticut and Mr. Jonathan, Reverend Jonathan Witherspoon from New Jersey. Where you from, General?
Watertown,
Where in the hell is that?
Massachusetts.
Well then, you belong down there. But be careful. Something about that chair. Makes a man awful noisy.
Well, you seen any fighting?
I sure did. I see my two best friends get shot dead on the very same day. Right on the village green it was, too. And when they didn't come home for supper, their mamas went down the hill looking for them. Miss Lowell, she found Timothy right off, but Miss Pickett, she looked near half the night for Willem because he'd gone and crawled off the green before he died.
Mama, hey mama, come looking for me. I'm here in the meadow by the red maple tree. Mama, hey mama, look sharp, here I be. Hey, hey, mama, look sharp. Them soldiers, they fired. Oh, Mom, did we run? But then we turned round and the battle begun. Then I went under. Oh, Mom, am I done? Hey, hey, Mama, look sharp. My eyes are wide open, my face to the sky. Is that you I'm hearing in the tall grass nearby? Mama, come find me before I do die. Hey, hey, Mama, look sharp. I'll close your eyes, my beauty, them eyes that cannot see, and I'll bury up my beauty beneath the maple tree. And never again will you whisper to me. Hey, hey, oh mama, look sharp.
The Secretary will now read the report of the Declaration Committee. Mr. Thompson?
A declaration by the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress assembled. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitled them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind require that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Jefferson, Jefferson, we're back, and we got Maryland. At least we will, as soon as Chase and Carroll begin to finish telling the assembly what we saw in New Brunswick.
Yeah, they're in Annapolis right now, describing a ragtag group of provincial militiamen who couldn't train together, march together, drill together. But when they saw a flock of ducks fly over and realized they hadn't had their full meal in 3 full days, sweet Jesus, could they shoot together? It was a slaughter.
They're reading the Declaration.
How far have they gotten?
To render the military superior to and independent of the civil power.
To render the military superior to and independent.
Oh, there's nothing to fear. It's a masterpiece, and I'm to be congratulated.
You?
For making him write it.
Oh, of course.
It's a masterpiece, I say. They will cheer every word, every letter.
I wish I felt that way.
I believe I can put it better. Now then attend, friends to friend, our Declaration Committee. For us I see immortality in Philadelphia City. A farmer, a lawyer, and a sage, a bit gouty in the leg. You know, it's quite bizarre to think that here we are, playing midwives to an egg.
Egg? What egg?
America, the birth of a new nation.
If only we could be sure of what kind of a bird it's going to be.
Now, Tom here has a point. What sort of bird should we choose as a symbol for our new America?
The eagle.
The dove.
The turkey.
The eagle.
The dove.
The eagle.
The eagle.
The turkey.
The eagle is a majestic bird.
The eagle is a scavenger, a thief, a coward, and the source of 10 centuries of European mischief.
And the turkey?
The turkey is a truly noble bird, a native of America, a source of sustenance to our early settlers. An incredibly brave fellow who would not flinch in attacking an entire English regiment single-handedly. Therefore, the symbol of our new nation shall be...
The eagle.
The eagle.
The eagle.
We are waiting for the chirp, chirp, chirp of an eaglet being born. Waiting for the chirp, chirp, chirp on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator.
God knows the temperature's hot enough to hatch a stone, let alone an egg.
We are waiting for the scratch, scratch, scratch of the tiny little fella. Waiting for the egg to hatch on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator. And God knows the temperature's hot enough to hatch a stone.
But will it hatch an egg?
A triumph, I say. The Declaration will be a triumph. If I was ever sure of anything in my life, I'm sure of that. A triumph! And, well, if it isn't, we still have 3 days left to think of something else. The eagle's going to crack the shell of the egg that England laid. Yes, sir, we can tell on this humid Monday morning in this congressional incubator. And just as Tom here has written, though the shell may belong to Great Britain, the eagle inside belongs to us. And just as Tom here has written, we say to hell with Great Britain, the eagle inside belongs to us.
acts, and things which all states are right to do. Things which, and for the support of this declaration, we mutually pledge to our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Very well. Thank you, Mr. Thompson. The Congress has heard the report of the Declaration Committee. Are there any who would like to make any alterations, deletions to this declaration? Mr. President. Gentlemen, please. McNair, go open the window. Colonel McKean, I saw your hand first.
Tom! It's a bonny paper you've written, but somewhere in it you've mentioned Scottish and other mercenaries come to destroy us. Tom! Scottish?
It's in reference to a Highland regiment which stood against us in Boston.
It's more likely Germans wearing kilts sent to destroy us. And they're disguised. Tom, I ask you, nicely, to remove the word so as to not give offense to a decent people.
Mr. Jefferson?
President.
Mr. Jefferson, nowhere do you mention the Supreme Being. Certainly this was an oversight, for how could we hope to achieve a victory without his help? Therefore, I must humbly suggest the following addition to your final sentence. With a firm reliance on the protection of divine sovereignty.
Mr. President.
Mr. President. Among your charges against the king, Mr. Jefferson, you accuse him of depriving us of the right to trial by jury. That is untrue, sir. In Delaware, we've always had trial by jury.
In Massachusetts, we have not.
Then I suggest that the words be added in many cases.
Mr. Jefferson?
In many cases?
Yes.
I suppose every time you hear those three little words, your puny little chest will puff up and your great historical contribution.
It's more memorable than your unprincipled whitewash of that race of barbarians.
Mr. Reed, Colonel McKean, that is enough.
Mr. President.
Mr. Hopkins.
No objection, Johnny. I'm just trying to get a drink.
I should have known. McNair, get him a rum.
Mr. President. Mr. Jefferson, I beg you to remember that we still have friends in England. I see no purpose in antagonizing them with such phrases as enemies in war and unfeeling brethren. Our quarrel is with the British Crown, not the British people.
Oh, be sensible, Bartlett. Remove those words and the entire meaning of the paragraph becomes meaningless. And in fact, those words are among the most poetic and beautiful in the entire document.
John, we're a Congress, not a literary society. I ask that the entire paragraph be stricken.
Mr. Jefferson?
Good God, Jefferson! When are you going to speak up for your own work?
I had hoped the work would speak for itself.
Mr. Hancock, I can't say I'm very proud of the United States as a name for a new country.
I don't care what you think, Mr. Hopkins. You're not a member of this Congress. Mr. Sherman.
Brother Jefferson, I noted at least 2 direct and distinct references to the British Parliament in your declaration. Do you think it wise to alienate such an august body in light of our contention that they have never had any direct authority over us anyway?
This is a revolution, damn it! We're going to have to offend somebody.
John, please.
Well, have you heard what they're doing to it? Have you heard?
I've heard, John, but if you don't calm down, you're going to give yourself a case of apoplexy.
So far, it's only been our friends. Can you imagine what our enemies will do?
The word Parliament will be removed wherever it occurs.
They won't be satisfied until they remove one of the F's from Jefferson's name.
Have courage, John. It won't last much longer.
Mr. President. Mr. Dickinson.
Mr. Jefferson, I have very little interest in this paper of yours. For I do believe that we have all but heard the last of it. But I am curious about one thing. Why do you refer to King George as a tyrant?
Because he is a tyrant.
Sir, that tyrant is still your king.
When a king becomes a tyrant, he hereby breaks the contract binding his subjects to him.
How so?
By taking away their rights.
Rights that came from him in the first place.
All except one, Mr. Dickinson. The right to be free comes from nature.
Mr. Wilson, do we in Pennsylvania consider King George a tyrant?
Well, I don't know. No, I don't suppose so. He's not a tyrant. Well, not in Pennsylvania anyway.
There you are, Mr. Jefferson. Your declaration does not speak for us all. I demand the word tyrant be removed.
Very well.
Just a moment, Mr. Thompson. I do not consent. The king's a tyrant whether we say so or not. We might as well say so.
But I just scratched it off.
Then scratch it back in.
Put it back, Mr. Thompson. The king will remain a tyrant.
President.
Mr. Hughes.
Mr. Jefferson, sir, nowhere do you mention the deep-sea fishing rights.
Good God, fishing rights! How long is this piddling to go on? By my count, we have made 84 separate changes and nearly the removal of 400 words. Would you beat and whip it until you break its spirit? I say this document is a masterful expression of the American mind.
If there are no more changes, then I assume that the report of the Declaration Committee has been...
Just a moment, Mr. President. Perhaps we could prevail upon Mr. Thompson to read a small portion of Mr. Jefferson's declaration, the one that reads, "He waged cruel war."
Mr. Thompson?
Let's see. He has affected, he has combined, he has abdicated, he has plundered, he has constrained, he has excited, he has incited. Here it is. He has waged cruel war. He has waged cruel war against human nature itself in the persons of a distant people who never offended him, captivating them and carrying them into slavery in another hemisphere, determined to keep open a market where men are bought and sold. He has constituted.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. That will suffice. Mr. Jefferson, I can't quite seem to make out what it is you're talking about.
Slavery, Mr. Rutledge.
So you're referring to us as slaves of the kingdom?
No, sir. I'm referring to our slaves. Black slaves.
Ah, black slaves. Then why didn't you just say so, sir? Were you trying to hide your meaning?
No, sir.
So just another literary license, then?
If you like.
I don't like it all, Mr. Jefferson. In the deep South, especially South Carolina, black slavery has become a peculiar way of life and a cherished way of life.
Well, nevertheless, it must be abolished. There's nothing more certainly written in the Book of Fate than that this people shall be free.
I am not concerned with the Book of Fate, Mr. Jefferson. For are you not a practitioner?
I've already resolved to release my slaves, Mr. Rutledge.
This paper here.
What I am concerned with is this little paper.
This little paper here, Rutledge, concerns freedom for Americans.
Americans now. Mr. Adams is calling our black slaves Americans. Are they now?
They are. They're people, and they're here. If there was any other requirement, I've never heard of it.
They are here, yes, Mr. Adams, but they are not people. They are property.
No, sir. These are people who are being treated as property. I'm telling you, the rights of human nature are deeply wounded by this infamous
Then
practice.
see to it your own wounds, Mr. Jefferson. I will repeat it again. Are you not a practitioner?
I have already resolved to release my slaves, Mr. Rutledge.
Then in the same you have resolved the ruination of your own personal economy.
Economy. Economy. Always economy. There's more to this than a filthy purse string, Rutledge. It's an offense against man and God.
It's a stinking business, Mr. Rutledge. A stinking.
Is it really, Mr. Hopkins? Then what's that I smell floating down from the north? Could it be the smell of hypocrisy? Our northern brethren are feeling a bit tender towards our slaves. They don't keep slaves. Oh, no, sir. But they're more than willing to be considerable carriers of our slaves. To others, they are willing. For the shilling, or haven't ye heard, Mr. Adams? Clink, clink. Molasses strong to slaves. Oh, what a beautiful waltz. You dance with us, we dance with you. In molasses and rum and slaves who sail the ships out of Boston, laden with Bibles and rum, who brings a toast to the Ivory Coast. Hail Africa, the slavers have come. New England with Bibles and so it's off with the rum and Bibles. Take on the slaves, clink, clink. Then hail and farewell to the slave. Ah, the African coast. Molasses to rum to slaves. 'Tisn't wars, 'tis money that saves. Shall we dance to the sound of a profitable pound in molasses and rum and slaves? Back to Guinea, laden with Bibles and slaves. 'Tis Boston can boast the West Indies coast. Jamaica, we brought what she claims. Antigua, Barbados. We brought Bibles and slaves. Gentlemen, you mustn't think that our northern friends merely view our slaves as figures on a ledger. Oh, no, sir. They view them as figures on the block. Look at the faces at the auction, gentlemen. White faces on African wharves. I say his faces from. And forget Boston. For sale, handle them far. But don't figure them. Their pride.
For the love of God, Mr. Rutledge, please!
Lassies to run to slaves, who sail the ships back to Boston, laden with gold, see it gleam, whose fortunes are made in the triangle trade. Hail slavery, the New England dream. Mr. Adams, I give you a toast. Hail Boston, hail Charleston, who's thinking the
Mr. Rutledge, Mr. Hughes, Dr. Hall.
Don't worry, John. They'll be back.
To vote us down.
It's done! Adam Franklin, I have it, and the Maryland Assembly has approved it. Once I told them of the greatest military engagement in history against a flock of... What's the matter?
You'll have to forgive them, Mr. Chase. They have just suffered a minor setback. And after all, what is a man profited if he shall gain Maryland and lose the entire South? Matthew chapter 16, verse 26.
McNair.
I know, McBride.
No, a rum.
Well, what are we just sitting around for? We're wasting time, precious time. McKean, I want you to ride down into Delaware and bring back Caesar Rodney.
John is mad. It's 80 miles on horseback, and he's a dying man.
No, he's a patriot.
God, what a bastardly bunch we are.
Stephen.
I'm going to the tavern, Johnny. If there's anything I can do, I can do for you there, let me know.
Chase, Carroll, Bartlett.
John, what's the use? The vote's tomorrow morning.
There's not even a full day left.
Roger.
Face facts, John. It's finished. I'm sorry, John.
John, we have no other choice. The slavery clause has got to go.
What are you saying, Franklin?
It's a luxury we cannot afford.
A luxury. 500,000 souls in chains, and Dr. Franklin calls it a luxury. Maybe you should have walked out with the South.
You forget yourself, sir. I started the first anti-slave society on this continent.
Don't wave your credentials at me. Perhaps it's time you renewed them.
The issue here is independence. How can you jeopardize what we've come so far to have accomplished? These men, whether you disagree with them or not, are not ribbon clerks to be ordered about. They're proud, accomplished men cream of their colonies. And whether you like it or not, they and the people they represent will be a part of this country. You need to either learn to live with them or pack up and go home. In any case, stop acting like a Boston fishwife.
What has happened to me? John Adams, the great John Adams, the wise man of the East. What have I come to? My law practice down the pipe? My farm mortgaged to the hilt? At a stage in life when other men prosper, I'm reduced to living in Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Oh, Abigail, Abigail, what am I going to do?
Do, John?
I need your help.
You don't usually ask for my advice.
Yes, well, there doesn't appear to be anyone else right now.
Very well. What is it, John?
The entire South has walked out of this Congress. General Washington is at the point of complete annihilation. And the precious cause for which I have labored these several years has come to nothing. And it seems, that I am obnoxious and disliked.
Nonsense, John.
That I have refused to face reality.
Foolishness, John.
That I am pig-headed.
Well, there you have me, John. I'm afraid you are pig-headed.
Has it been any kind of life for you, Abigail? God knows I haven't given you much.
I've never asked for anything more. Besides, I am Mrs. John Adams. That's quite enough for one lifetime.
Is it, Abby?
Think of it, John. To be married to the man who's always first in line to be hanged.
Oh, yes, the agitator. You must tell me, Abby. I must know why. I know I have been discontent. I know that. But it seems that lately I reek of discontentment. It fills my throat and floods my brain, and at times I feel that there is no longer a dream. That I'm completely dissatisfied.
John, can you really know so little about yourself? And can you really think so little of me that I would marry the man you've described? Don't you remember what you used to always tell me? Commitment, Abby. Commitment. There are only two creatures on the face of this earth worth anything. Those with commitment and those who have the commitment of others. Do you remember, John?
Yes, I remember.
Mr. Adams! Mr. Adams!
What?
This is for you.
What is it? What's in it? Who sent this?
Comes the Concord Ladies Coffee Club, and the Sisterhood, the True Rossier Club, and the Friday Evening Baptist Zoic Circle, and the Holy Christian Sisters of St. Clair, all for you.
What's in that keg?
Salt Peter!
McNair! I want you to go out and
buy every damn pin in Philadelphia.
Pin? What sort of pin?
I don't know, whatever the ladies use with their sewing. And take this to the armory at once. Hurry, man. Franklin, get up.
John, have you not heard
Jefferson.
anything I've said?
Never mind that. Here's what you've got to do.
John, I'm not even speaking to you.
Oh, there's no time for that. There's work to be done. Time's running out. Get up, get out of your chair. Tomorrow is here. Too late for despair. Jefferson, talk to Rutledge, talk. If it takes all night, keep talking, talk and talk and talk. You're both aristocrats, Southern gentlemen. If you listen to anyone, who'll listen to you. Franklin, time's running out.
I know. Get out of my chair. Do I have to talk to Wilson?
Yes, you do. If it takes all night, keep talking, talk and talk and talk. And get him away from Dickinson. That's the only way.
I'm still from Massachusetts, John. You know where I stand. Anything you ask, I'll do.
No, John, you're the president of Congress. You're a good man. Stay that way. Mr. Thompson, out of curiosity, do you stand with Mr. Dickinson or do you stand with me?
I stand with the general. Lately, I've had the oddest feeling that he's been writing to me. I stand with him. I have been in expectations of receiving a reply on the subject of my last 15 dispatches. Is anybody there? Does anybody care? Is anybody there? Your humble and obedient.
Are you hungry, John?
No, I think I'll stay.
Good night, then.
Is anybody there? Does anybody care? Does anybody see what I see? They want me to quit. They say, John, give up the fight. But to England I say, good night, forever good night. For I have crossed the Rubicon. Let the bridge be burned. Is anybody there? Does anybody care? Does anybody see what I see?
Yes, Mr. Adams, I do.
Dr. Hall, I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone was listening.
I'm sorry if I startled you. I couldn't sleep. I'm trying to resolve my dilemma. I remember something I once read. A representative owes the people not only his industry, but also his judgment. And he betrays them if he sacrifices it to their opinion. It was written by Edmund Burke, a member of the British Parliament.
Very well. The Congress will now vote on Virginia's resolution of independency. Thank you for coming, Caesar. May God bless you. Call the roll, Mr. Thompson. And gentlemen, may I remind you that one nay vote will defeat this whole thing. Mr. Thompson.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire says yay.
New Hampshire says yay. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts says yay.
Massachusetts says yay. Rhode Island.
Rhode Island says yay.
Rhode Island says yay. Connecticut.
Connecticut says yay.
Connecticut says yay. New York.
New York abstains courteously.
New York abstains.
Courteously.
New Jersey.
New Jersey says yay.
New Jersey says yay. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is not yet ready. Could you please come back to us later?
Pennsylvania passes. Delaware.
Delaware, by majority vote, says yay.
Delaware says yay. Maryland.
Maryland says yay.
You're here.
Maryland says yay. Virginia.
Virginia says yay.
Virginia says yay. North Carolina.
North Carolina yields to South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Well, Mr. Adams,
Well, Mr. Rutledge,
you must believe I will hold up to my end of promise.
What do you want, Rutledge?
For you to remove the offending passage.
If we did that, we would be guilty of the very thing with which we are rebelling against.
Nevertheless, remove the passage or I will now bury your dreams of independence.
John, consider what you're doing.
Mark me, Franklin. If we give in on this issue, posterity will never forgive us.
That's possibly true, but we won't know a thing. We'll be long gone. And besides, what will posterity think we were? Demigods? John, we're men. Nothing more, nothing less. We're trying to get a nation started against greater odds than a more generous God would allow. America, independence. First things first, John, or without that, what does the rest matter?
Jefferson, say something.
What else is there to say?
Well, you're the one who wrote it.
I wrote all of it, Mr. Adams.
There it is. There it is. You've got your slavery. Little good may it do you now. Vote, damn you.
Mr. Secretary, the fine colony of South Carolina says yay.
South Carolina says yay!
North Carolina
North Carolina says yay. I know, Mr. Hughes. Georgia!
Georgia says yay.
Georgia says yay! Pennsylvania, second call.
Mr. President, Pennsylvania regrets all the inconvenience that such distinguished men as Adams, Jefferson, and Franklin have been put to just now. They might have kept their document intact for all the difference that it will make. Mr. President, Pennsylvania says...
Hold on. Mr. President, I ask that our delegation be polled.
Dr. Franklin, don't be absurd.
Polled. It's a proper request.
Yes, it is. Hold the delegation, Mr. Thompson.
Dr. Benjamin Franklin.
Yay.
Mr. John Dickinson.
Yay!
Mr. James Wilson. Judge Wilson.
There you have it, Mr. Wilson. It's all on your shoulders now. The whole question of American independence. A new nation, ready to be born or die at birth. All on your say-so. What will it be, Mr. Wilson? Every map maker in the world is waiting for your decision.
Come now, James. Nothing has changed. We mustn't let Dr. Franklin create one of his confusions. The question is clear.
All questions are clear when someone else has to answer for them.
It would be a pity, Judge Wilson, for a man who has handed down hundreds of wise decisions from the bench to be remembered for the one unwise decision he made while in Congress.
James, they're waiting on you. The secretary has called for your vote.
Please don't push me, John. I know what you want me to do, but Mr. Adams is correct. I'll be the one who will be remembered by it.
What do you mean?
I'm different, John. I'm different from the rest of the men here. I don't want to be remembered. I just don't want the recognition.
Whether you want it or not, James, there's no way of avoiding it.
Well, not necessarily. If I vote with the rest of these men, I'll just be one name among dozens. No one will ever remember the name James Wilson. But if I vote with you, I might go down in history as being the man who prevented American independence. I'm sorry, John, I just didn't bargain for that.
And is that how new nations are formed? By a non-entity trying to preserve the anonymity that he so richly deserves?
Revolutions often come into this world like bastard children, Mr. Dickinson. Half compromised, half improvised. Our side is providing the compromise. Mr. Wilson here is providing the rest.
James.
I'm sorry, John. My vote is yay.
Says yay! With the count being 12-0 with one abstention, the resolution on independence is adopted!
It's done! It's done! Mr. Thompson, is the declaration ready to be signed?
It is.
Then I suggest we do so. And the chair further proposes, for our mutual security and protection, that no man remain in this Congress unless he puts his name to it.
Mr. President, I cannot in good conscience vote for such a document. I will never stop hoping for our eventual reconciliation with England. But because, in my own way, I regard America no less than does John Adams, I will fight. I will join the army and I will fight to preserve, even though I believe that fight to be hopeless. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the Congress, I say ye John Dickinson.
Gentlemen, are there any objections to the declaration being signed as it now stands?
I have one.
You, Mr. Adams?
Yes. Mr. Jefferson, it so happens the word is unalienable, not inalienable.
I'm sorry, Mr. Adams. Inalienable is correct.
Well, I happen to be a Harvard graduate.
And I attended William and Mary, Mr. Adams.
Gentlemen, please. Mr. Jefferson, will you yield to Mr. Adams' request?
No, sir, I will not.
Oh, very well. I withdraw it.
Oh, good for you, John.
I'll speak to the printer about it Monday.
Very well, gentlemen. We're about to brave the storm in a skiff made of paper. How it ends, only God knows.
That's a pretty big signature, Johnny.
So Fat George can see it without his glasses. All right, gentlemen, step right up. Don't miss your chance to commit treason.
You know he's right. That paper is our passport to the gallows. We either stay together or we hang separately.
You're right, Dr. Franklin. And in my case, it won't be so bad. It'll be over in a snap, just like that. But as for Mr. Reed, he'll be dancing a jig long after I'm gone.
Gentlemen, forgive me if I don't join in your merriment, but if we were to get arrested right now, my name is the only one on the damn thing.
From the Commander, Army of the United Colonies, Army of the United States. In New York, dispatch number 1209. To the Honorable Congress, John Hancock, President. Dear Sir, I can now report with some certainty that the eve of battle in New York is near at hand. Toward this end, I have ordered the evacuation of Manhattan and directed our defenses to take up stronger positions on the Brooklyn Heights. At the present time, my forces consist entirely of Haslett's Delaware militia and Small Woods Marylanders. A total of 5,000 troops stand against 25,000 of the enemy. And I begin to notice that many of them are lads under 15, and old men, none of whom could be truly called soldiers. One personal note to Mr. Lewis Morris of New York. I must regretfully report that his estates have been totally destroyed, but that I have taken the liberty of transporting Miss Morris and 8 of the children to Connecticut and safety. The 4 older boys are now enlisted in the Continental Army. As I write these words, the enemy is plainly in sight beyond the river. How it will end, only Providence can direct. But dear God, what brave men I shall lose before this business ends. Your obedient, G. Washington.
Very well, gentlemen. McNair, go ring the bell.
Mr. President.
Mr. Morris.
Ah, to hell with New York. I'll sign it anyway.
Very well, Mr. Thompson.
New Hampshire, Dr. Josiah Bartlett. Massachusetts, Mr. John Adams. Rhode Island, Mr. Stephen Hopkins.
My hand trembles, but my heart does not.
Connecticut, Mr. Roger Sherman. New York, Mr. Lewis Morris. New Jersey, Reverend Jonathan Witherspoon. Pennsylvania, Dr. Benjamin Franklin. Delaware, Mr. Caesar Rodney. Maryland, Mr. Samuel Chase. Virginia, Mr. Thomas Jefferson.
invite you to join with us in singing God Bless America.